When we're kids, we take life for granted. Only later do we realize the meaning in our childhoods. Beth and I were blessed to be raised by a strong woman and to be surrounded by strong women, our aunts Toby and Maxine. I recall the warm, loving home my mom created and how we took advantage of all the free museums and activities in Chicago back in the day. A rainy Sunday on the South Side meant hopping in the car and spending hours at the Museum of Science and Industry. The museum and parking was free. Imagine that. Sunny summer day at Rainbow Beach. No trips to the airport to watch the planes come in. Trips to the north side in the Lincoln Park Zoo in our 1961 Valiant with the bad radiator. We couldn't make it up to Lincoln Park and back to South Shore without stopping to get a gallon jug of water out of the trunk and filling up the radiator. That was just one of numerous obstacles that my mother overcame throughout her life. Mom was down to earth, pragmatic and practical. She worked hard all her life. When she went to work at Carson Peary Scott, when she was, I'm pretty sure she was a teenager after World War II, the department stores were restricted. They didn't hire Jews and Irish, so she was one of the first Jewish sales clerks at Carson Peary Scott. She worked in grocery stores that the family owned and others. She worked for a research company, and truly a defining moment was when she went to work for Marty Seidenberg, her friend, in his catering business. She learned the ins and outs of baking and creating legendary sweet tables. And Beth clearly has improved on that gene. That was just one of the gifts that our mom passed on to Beth. It was passing on to everybody, especially in the north suburbs, I guess, with the cake. And along with those memories and more are something even more important. The stories she told us about her family, her immigrant parents, and especially her older brothers who she adored. Those stories instilled in us simple but strong and important values of honesty, fairness, hard work. My mom never used the Hebrew phrase tikkun olam, but the message of repair the world was clear. And I think that legacy lives on in her grandchildren, who understand the importance of working for social justice and their sense of duty. And aside from raising two exceptional children, Beth and myself,
Another humble man.
And I would also like to correct the rabbi. As a journalist, I don't like to use modifiers and adjectives. Beth did have two children, one wonderful, and one which was Beth.
I have nothing to do.
I know.
And aside from raising her children, there's no greater testament to Thelma's strength of character than her grandchildren, Sarah, Jared, Elizabeth, and Leah. Zichrona livracha, may her memory be for a blessing.
Amen.
Amen.